Hi again, Anthonites. I'm still sick. Still the same day, thus why I'm wearing the same clothes. I just can't get off my butt. I mean, I can, but I'm just so exhausted. So I figured while I have my Skypes muted, I would generate a little bit of content for the channel here. I started this channel so that you could get to know me. And don't take this the wrong way. This channel is not just going to become these videos. I still have plenty of ideas for skits and stuff and fun things. But right now, with me being sick, all I can really focus on is the fact that I'm sick. So, while I'm sitting here with my camera already set up, due to something else that we're not going to talk about, I figured I would go ahead and I would make a few videos. Anyway, see, I'm breaking my own advice again. The endless setup. For those of you who don't know, the endless setup is the people who talk for an hour and a half before they actually get into the meat of their video. That's annoying. I'm sorry I did it to you. Anyways, I wanted to talk to you about the power of the imagination. The imagination really doesn't exist. Like, there is no part of your brain labeled the imagination zone. But that's a really cool name, and I should patent that. The imagination is your brain's way of drawing conclusions illogically, or drawing logical conclusions outside of reality. So, for instance, okay, I don't really picture myself to be a very imaginative person, on one hand, and on the other hand, I end up doing all kinds of creative things. Because I'm one of those people, I can turn the camera on, I can speak. I can speak fairly knowledgeably about whatever topic I choose, which is great. But for me to sit down and say, okay, well, I'm imagining a cloud, and on this cloud live 3 pigs, but they're zombie pigs, and those zombie pigs had explosive gas, which created even more clouds, but those clouds were green clouds. Okay, so there's that weird train of thought. Following things like that to logical conclusions and forming a complete idea is not something I excel at. For instance, when I did the Vsauce parody on this channel, it's doing really well in search right now, actually, at the time that I'm making this video. I was on my way home, and I had just saw the viral video of the woman who was all like, "Master is the devil," and like, I don't know why, but I drew like a comparison between that and then how like Vsauce would handle it, and Michael from Vsauce, which was an interesting concept to me, and I kept thinking. And I watched like 4 or 5 of his videos, because I've seen his videos, but it's kind of scattershot here and there, because I'm not a regular subscriber. Or rather, I am now, but I wasn't then. But I mean, I knew what Vsauce was. And so, watched a few videos on my way home, and I started thinking about how I would go about implementing that. And I didn't write anything down. I didn't have a beginning, a middle, and an end. And when I watch that video now, like, there are so many little critiques that I have for it. Times when I paused and I shouldn't have. Times where I didn't edit it right. But I got so excited while making it. And when I make something like that, in my mind, I'm like, this is brilliant, this is genius, it's perfect. And then a week or 2 later, I'm like, I'm a hack. I can't believe this. You know, look at these mistakes. These are, newbie mistakes. And I don't know, it bothers me. So the reason I wanted to talk to you about the power of the imagination is because there are a lot of things in our everyday lives that we attribute to logical thinking that are actually our imagination. For instance, when someone quickly asks you,
Hey, Bob, what's 9 times 9?
okay, a lot of people are really quickly going to imagine, someone doing this, which is an old trick when you multiply by 9s. That's going to be 81. But a lot of people may not realize how quickly that image actually pops into their head. Our imaginations, our ability to draw conclusions where they exist and where they don't exist, is amazing. It's mind-boggling to me, the things that human beings come up with. Just creative thinking in general. And here I am, I beat myself up because there are certain things that I think I do okay, and then later on I go back and I critique myself and I'm like, no, I suck. And that's not good for me, but it is good for me. Like, it's this weird roller coaster where I'm like, oh, now I'm depressed. Okay, let's work and run with this idea. Let's make this better. And that's a large part of how I've learned almost everything in my entire life, is get idea, imagine and conceptualize, attack, learn from mistakes. Which is really bad because it doesn't really give a whole lot for evaluating the merit of the idea. If you have any interesting stories about your imagination, let me know in the comment section down below. Or just creative stuff in general. Let me know. I'm really curious. And feel free, if you exercise something in a video, link it down there. Let me take a look at it. Just don't abuse that, because I'd hate to ban people or whatever. Because that's just, if you're like, oh my goodness, I did something awesome in this video, and I sit through a 45-minute Call of Duty match, and nothing happens, I'm gonna be mad, really mad. Anyways, I need to go ahead and sign off this thing because I don't know, Skittles and stuff. Till next time. Oh wait, I forgot to say, if you found this video helpful, informative, educational, I hope that it's been helpful for you. If it has, let me know in the comment section down below. If you're really tired of these sick vlogs, let me know, because I'm probably going to create like 5 or 6 more of these tonight, because I don't really want to, I'm too wired to go to bed, but I'm too exhausted to get up. Yeah, anyway. Till next time, like, subscribe, comments, please, and whatnot.